Testing, can you hear me? Testing. The mic was off again. I'm sacrificing my quality just to talk faster, even though I don't feel like I should make it the other way around because I don't know everyone's actually gonna be here. Good, some good music, whoever's playing this. Testing. Okay, maybe I should turn down the music. Turning it back up. Okay, is this good? Peak? I think, I don't know. I'm just gonna assume it is. I'm gonna assume it's at the best volume. I have no idea if anyone's actually gonna be here. It says I have one viewer, but it could just be me. I'm the viewer. So just in case if anyone hops in here, I'm just gonna say what's going on. I'm just gonna write in the chat what's going on. That way I don't have to explain it every time. So I'm just gonna type it in. That's a pretty personal question to ask. Probably around your age, I would assume. That's a maybe thing. Okay. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm making AUs because if you're in the loop, I make AUs every day. The problem is I stopped making AUs, so. And the reason why I did it is because I made a rule for myself where if there's an AU I'm making from exactly a month ago, then I can't make it. Then I can't make any more until I finish writing those ones. That's like, and I just recently got done with the William running over someone AU. I think it's good. I don't know when it's gonna come out. So yeah, now we're on the William Good versus animatronics Bad AU, where it's kind of confused me because I do it in like in a certain way. How is asking someone's age is not personal? So anyways, I'm just gonna put it in chat what I just said. That way I don't need to say it every time. Okay, did the thing. I'm not gonna show the actual typing process. I'm only gonna show the I'm just gonna show the videos that I'm doing. Okay? So who knows when I'm gonna go back in here. So that's basically the gist of what's going on, okay? For anyone that's joining. One thing. What's frustrating about making this is that since this was like a month and like a few days ago, it's hard for me to remember something that much. All I remember is William getting tied up, and that's all I remember of this AU. I don't remember anything else about it. So it's kind of frustrating to remember what it is, but I guess you just gotta improvise. I guess I might have to pull out the old insert X bad happens thing, because frankly I don't exactly know what I'm writing for this one. Unlike the last one, I feel like I might have good knowledge of what I'm gonna do for the next one. Right now in this segment, William got kidnapped. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. They might get into fight even though they just knocked him out. I don't know. It's weird. But it's just a draft, so it'll be fixed by then, I would assume. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the whole I'm just gonna make it I'm not gonna try and make it go in depth. I will probably make it go in depth, like, once I do, like... Oh, what's up, Pop-Tart? I'm making an AUs right now. Yeah, no, the streaming setting's different now. But, yeah, I'm just trying to make AUs since... I'm not allowed to make AUs after I'm trying to write some from, like, at least a month ago, and I'm writing some from at least a month ago. You can't see the actual process because I'm doing it on my phone. I'm currently in the Creepy Freddy section right now. Actually, not really. I just said William felt weirded out. That's all I'm going to do for that video. It's really short for that segment. I don't know. I don't entirely know what I'm doing for this AU, which, by the way, was suggested by a different person. Because, I'm not going to lie, the reason why I make these community posts isn't for your guys' opinions, but that way it'll help me remember what I'm making here. Like William runs over someone. Easy to remember. Belcher minions stay alive, easy to remember. Mango gets hypnotized, easy to remember. Thrasher machine helps save the day, easy to remember. But sometimes just because you look at sometimes just because you get a picture / title of an AU, which most of the time it's usually a draft of what it is so far, from the look of making and not writing it. It can be hard to tell what else happened, because, yeah, William got tied up. What else is new? So that's kind of... So, sometimes when that, happens, I gotta improvise. Because I feel like I absolutely don't remember anything, except... They slowly disappear, I don't know. Okay, so... William felt weirded out. This is the Chronicle theme from Super Mario 3D World. So, okay. But when they saw he was awake, they told him to forget what he heard and knocked him again, or not, because they get into fight. William felt weirded out, and then, okay, wait, they got into fight. So maybe maybe after like the fight, they like broke the ropes, and then he felt like weirded out by it, and then he like fought back. But I'm pretty sure somehow these guys were like slowly disappearing by each other, like they were killing themselves, not intentionally. Yeah, this sentence doesn't make sense. And then they saw X disappear Carnival. It's just I'm assuming my future self usually has a good idea of what to do to like make vague stuff unvague. Because I recently made a YouTube short comparing a draft to the final product, which there's a major difference to it. But to be fair, it has a clear direction, I think. But this one doesn't have a clear direction, so that could be frustrating. Okay, okay, this is pretty clear. FNAF 6 jump scare sound in Victory in Dream World. This clearly means that someone jump scare him and then he got into a fight with one of the Withers. What is he using to fight? Don't know yet. That's why we have stuff like used X or X did this. I am not a Gen Alpha. I feel insulted by that. Why are you trying to know my age so badly? It's kind of weird. Okay, so your best friend but reverse kind of sounds like someone's dizzy, so I'm assuming after the fight he got dizzy, and maybe he I don't know why he would say this, but he decided I'll be back and then left. I don't know why. I forgot what collectible sounds like. I don't want to click on it because I feel like it's gonna make my search history go back. I'm just gonna say was/said I'll be back, because I don't know who should say I'll be back in this scenario, but I'll probably figure out in the future. I'm basically just writing a rough draft of the AUs, not the actual final product of the AU. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay, this is actually going well. I'm gonna relist the collectibles, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna do it live because copyright, because you know Nintendo might kill me. They do stuff like that sometimes. So we're on collectibles right now. What's weird is I barely remember any of this. He got jump scare and I felt relief because the music box sound from the music box from like FNAF 2, that this one plays after night 5/6/7. It brings you happiness because, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just beat 1020. Woohoo. That clearly means happy to me, that kind of music, or a felt of relief. Oh yeah, collectibles. That's what I'm trying to listen to. Let me go to the music of collectibles. Oh wow, I actually kind of got far. I'm listening to it right now. Okay, I've listened to Collectibles for 28 seconds. I basically already know what the rest is gonna be like, since it's only like, how long is it? How long is the music called again? 1 minute and 7 seconds. So it's a pretty short song. I've only listened to 28 minutes of it, 28 seconds of it. It's really what it is. Just in a storage room of the collectibles you collected throughout the game. It's a Mario Party game, so it's not like some sort of deep layered music, unlike some other ones. Maybe some other. This one, I'm not here to review the music. I'm just trying to figure out what it would mean for the lore of William fighting against the William Animatronics, and he's a good guy, and he in this AU, aka Alternative Universe. Let me go check on my audio. I hope I don't sound horrendous. Can you guys even hear me? Hold up. Let me just slightly turn on the music. I swear. Hold up. I'm going crazy, I swear. I heard like a type laugh from like Clash Royale or something like that. Anyways, would you rather have $1 billion or reject the offer? Well, I would choose $1 billion, but I feel like you wouldn't give away $1 billion. I feel like there would be a trick on this. Is there any tricks to me getting $1 billion? It seems like a trick to me. Are you tricking me? This very much seems like a trick. $1 billion is good. I don't know if it would be good for the. I mean, I could like with. I hate when that happens. With $1 billion, I won't show / say I'm a billion. I have $1 billion, but there will be signs. I don't know what the signs will be. Oh yeah, I should probably pull this down. Okay, back to the AU. Where was I? Oh yeah, collectibles. So, wait, what was happening in the last part of the AU? After the fight, William felt dizzy and was. No, I said it wrong. I meant to say, and was told / said. I'll be back. And then X, who is either William or the animatronics, are looking at stuff. They're looking at collectibles. X is no, not directly collectibles, but I'm assuming they're looking for some tools. Maybe some tools to use to fight each other. X is looking for something. I don't know what the something is. Oh wait, maybe it's William, because after this there's the plush baby jump scare. And no, I don't think the way you make me feel song is in here, because I have skipped some songs on here. Pretty sure that's one of them. So yeah, he got jump scared by Balloon Boy. I don't know if it's Balloon Boy, but just in case, we're gonna say got jump scared by, or we could just say the shortest person, the shortest animatronic, but that's none of the Wizards. Wait, was it exclusively the Wizards? Oh, it's just animatronics. I'm pretty sure I meant to do just Wizards, but who knows? I feel like that could be the case. And just in case, I'm just gonna say maybe small animatronic. I'm just gonna say that just in case. And Why does my phone think I have an L in there when I haven't when it doesn't start with an L? It's such an A. Okay, clearly he didn't get jump scared because he got jump scared and he went. It's kind of like the equivalent of the FNAF 2 glitch jump scares when like you're it's 5 a.m. You're winding the music box, or like the music box went off and you're praying that you may hit and then you get jump scared by Puppet. But before the jump scare ends, you pass 6 a.m. and you basically get jump scared, but you still won. I feel like an equivalent of that is happening, except William in this AU is probably tied up in a warehouse or something. I have no idea where he's at. I'll figure it out soon. Well, not soon. I'll give me like 9 days. I'll figure it out. But basically, something related to that is happening in Watery Graves. Do you know what's good about? You know what can help me out if I actually listen to it, but I don't really want. But I don't want to listen to it on like stream or or at least like on here publicly because I don't know what other stuff it'll show for you guys. So is my audio on? Yeah, my audio is indeed on. Alright, that's good. Hey, by the way, tell me if I should when I should change the music. I'm just gonna write that in chat just in case. I can't hear, by the way. So, there's Watery Graves. It's a pretty good song. I have no idea how Close But No Cigar helps. I'm assuming since they're talking with 3 people in that song, it's also talking with 3 animatronics in here. Reunited. Someone's reunited with someone, but obviously that's ruined by finale. I probably skipped Amish Paradise. The French people are not in here. I don't I don't know what the French song is doing here. What's France song is can contribute to this AU? Mario falling. William is probably screaming because he got spring lock, but that wouldn't make sense in this context because it's an AU where he's a good guy. I mean, good guys don't always win though. But then again, I have no idea what this means. In the last video from here is Back to the Future theme. Brother, I don't think that's okay. In my defense, I don't think these are proper ending. I think the wah sound is a proper ending, cause like this is the music that comes after the ending. But just cause it's in there doesn't mean it's actually affecting the AU. It's just the last video that plays, cause like because most likely the second last video is the ending, and then like after you process that video, it plays the next one, and then that's when you exit out of the playlist. bad mic to use. It's pretty scuff. This is the one I use for my gameplay, and it's pretty bad. I don't like it. Hello? This is why I usually use my FeeFine one for streaming slash video making. Um, I'm gonna try and go back. Hello? Oh wait, is it actually working? Hello? Okay, so what happened last time? Okay, so I put my FeeFine, I put my mic slash whatever that A word is to my FeeFine one, aka my main mic I use for streaming slash serious videos. That's not gameplay. But basically, the weird thing is it was already applied and you really saw that, but for some reason it stopped working because of that random studio. And I'm worried if I exit out, then that I won't be able to talk again. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I should keep it up over here. Um. Okay. Testing. Yep. I'm still talking. Woohoo. For now. What was the last part I said before I cut off? Before I went silent. You can hear me, right? Cause I can hear me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna put Rude Buster back on. Hold up. Is my music? Can you hear? Okay. Yeah. Am I too loud? I don't know. I'm gonna put Rude Buster back on, unless you want me to play something else. It has to be Undertale / Deltron related because I know those won't get me copyrighted, I think. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was saying how these music here kind of confuses me because I was explaining last time that I don't think Back to the Future was actually an AU. The Mario fall sound was, I think, was the last part of it where I went, yup, that's the end of the AU. He screamed. They screamed. She screamed. Someone screamed. I don't know who it was. Was I implying that William got defeated? The heck is wrong with me? Man, this AU is so weird. Hopefully I can fix it by the time when I actually do upload it. Okay, but what I was trying to say last time is that this makes no sense. Unless it means 3. Well, wait, how many animatronics has he fought so far? He fought against 1 and 2. So I guess that's almost all the Wizards. Assuming these are the Wizards that we're talking about here, which it couldn't be. We could just assume this is Balloon Boy right here, even though that's a plush baby. But in the scenario of the AU, this is Balloon Boy. And William kicked Balloon Boy and felt really happy that he got rid of him because he's the most dangerous of them all. Peak writing. Absolute cinema. So, Water Graves means he's investigating. And then there's like the 3 animatronics try his attack. But not at the same time. Maybe they left the room and then came back. One by one. And then in the reunited song, William like felt happy that he finally took down the people the animatronics that tried killing the kids. Because in this version the animatronics went rogue, and William saved the kids, which means the animatronics are after William. So William felt happy, but that had to be ruined by finale. Maybe Golden Freddy came, I don't know. Probably not, because 3 animatronics attack. Or it's centered. William used a rake to attack them. Why a rake? I don't know. I think Amish people use rakes. William used Amish. He used an Amish weapon. The weapon the Amish people would use. I don't know why I decided to let the France stereotypical music play. Maybe William shipped the animatronics away to France. But before but like after that, he got jump scared by Balloon Boy, and that's how the AU ends. That's a peak ending. All right, we're done with that AU. Woohoo! Very peak AU. I think it's peak. Is my thing still going? Yep, my thing is still going. Okay, so that's how this AU ended. I won't show you my watch history because I'm insecure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide my screen real quick. Alright, I just looked at it. This looks like a short AU because I made this one at the gym. And did I voluntarily stop this one? Because I feel like at this point in time period, I decided to stop AUs. Yeah, I actually did do. Yeah, this was at that time because the Rockstar Chica AU, I voluntarily stopped it before I dragged it. Like, because after she defeated Morton, there was gonna be another part of the AUs. There was gonna be more parts because I was still at the gym. It was like only like 15 minutes maybe, and I still had like 15 more and like maybe 30 more minutes. And I could have like dragged it on, but instead I decided I went nah. And then I ended it and then listened to my other my playlist with just videos on it. So I think thanks to that short AU, it's easy to post out. Maybe it would have been much more difficult to like post a lot of it, I think, because okay, basically for this next AU that we're doing, it's Gerson tells King Piggy a story. Is his name King Piggy? No, I don't think it's King Piggy. I think I said his name wrong. I meant to say King Pig from Angry Birds. Can't believe I would make an error like that. What a disgrace. Let me search up that. I'm pretty sure his name's King Pig. It has to be King Pig. There's no goofy name King Piggy out there. Yes, my confirmation is correct. It is King Pig. No wonder why Gerson tells King Piggy a story lost. It's because his name is King Piggy. It's King Pig, not. Wait, now that I think about it, I feel like there's another character named King Pig. I don't think it's not Technoblade. I don't know. I feel like there's another person named that. Technoblade's the only King Pig I'm thinking of. So we're going on to the next AU. This one should be short. Shouldn't take that long to make it. So here we go. I'm going on my notes app, getting the paragraphs out. Alright, and yeah, so Flake. Flake is the Minecraft festival theme, where it's basically it's the music that plays when you're playing the festival mashup pack, where it's like Christmas theme. And to me, it kind of sounds depressing, somewhat kind of. It's not like as comforting as the usual Minecraft music to me. So basically, King Pig. If you're wondering where I got King Pig from anyway, it's from Bad Piggy theme. I don't know if that's obvious. Hello there, Waffle. I'm making an AU. I'm making an AU on my phone, so you can't see it, but you can like see how I'm making it. I'm trying to catch up from like a month ago. The AU has like King Pig in it, from Angry Birds. It's basically taking place in a winter jungle, because I mixed these two together, these two locations. The environment slash the way this makes you feel with like this, because trees. So the jungle, you know what jungles have? Trees. So he's in a jungle that's now snowing in it, and it feels depressing because there's probably a village with like that has lots of damage on it. I have no idea what ASAC Hank Schrader is gonna contribute to it. I don't think he's actually in the AU. I'm pretty sure it's Gerson Boom that's in the fireplace, because why else would I choose this sick image for the cover of Gerson Tells King Bigot's Story? Then it would have been Hank Schrader Tells King Bigot's Story. So, alright, so I'm gonna start writing it. Typing / writing. In a forest in winter. Trust me, the sentence is gonna be better when the sentence might get better once the actual AU does come out. This is just a draft I'm making. I usually make it detailed out when I do actually post it, so. I'm typing it right now. Okay, The Legend. This isn't The Legend of Zelda. I'm pretty sure it's the song that plays when like Rouse is like telling the tale, the Douchun legend. Let me go on YouTube Music to confirm that. I gotta go confirm if that's what it sounds like. Yep, I'm right. Yeah, I have no idea how the heck that Hank Schrader part is gonna help the AU. I think it's one of those videos where I'm like, this does exist in the AU. I don't know how though. It's gonna be one of those things. Maybe it's Gerson's way of introducing himself to the Green Big. So, he's gonna see. All right, so suddenly, King Pig saw what do you see? He saw a mark. He saw a mark, the type of mark. See, he saw a thing that. Okay, so the concept of the legend song is that it's Rouse telling the legend of the Deltarune, aka the prophecy of it. I think they're the same thing. And King Pig, and in this context of the AU, King Pig is wandering around in the snow, and then he saw, and then music played. Obviously, people don't hear music in the AUs except for real music. Well, not okay. That's discriminating. I'm sorry. Except for like the type of music you would hear. Like no one would go around listening to ASAC Hank Schrader cameo in their playlist. Like, you get what I'm saying, I think. I don't know. I don't want to explain it that much. I don't want to stall. So maybe he saw a sign that came from the legend, and then Gersten made a comment about it, which is where the Hank Schrader part came in, and he told King Pig, sit at the fireplace. I'll tell you the legend of what happened here. I think that's a good idea to do, personally. Oh, a symbol that looked like X. I will fill out what X means once this does come out. I don't know. I'm saying this again just to clarify. Does these tell us the story right away? What does Lethal Lava Lane help with here? Okay, so if I'm correct, I remember at one point in the AU, he interrupts the story, King Pig does. Which part? I don't know. Is it Seashore War? Is it? Oh no, wait. I'm pretty sure Lethal Lava Land is where they start like getting ready to talk about it. And then FNAF 1 main menu theme is when when it's kind of like, since it's like the main menu theme of FNAF 1, aka a horror game, it's basically like getting ready to tell the horror story about how this destruction happened in the very late. Alright guys, I gotta go. I gotta get a haircut.